So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Pete
Takes a shot! Goal! Argentina! And that's got him off to a flyer!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Melbourne City finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Eto! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Goes looking wide. Now it's Inzaghi. And he's only too happy to take that back. And this is Hullet. He's found a way through. He's having a shot! So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And he's had it nicked away. Messi. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. And it's skewed away. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Great vision. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. And the ball's come loose here. And it's Neymar. Neymar has been caught there. It's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Son Heung-min, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Melbourne City clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is. And it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Hullet. He's got away. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Son Heung-min. And that has left him in a heap. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And here's Eto. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. So, another set play.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. And it's Son Heung-min. Oh, played right into his path.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
We are into stoppage time. Edmilson. Can he get on the end of this? Massaro. And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Argentina, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Threads one in, and he's there to get it away. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nesta. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And here's Eto'o. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. The team still separated by the game's only goal. Son Heung-min. Chance, surely! He can get that clear.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Baresi is there and he can get that clear. Edmilson. And they win it back again. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Nicely shaped ball. And he's taking no chances there. He's having a go! The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Stojkovic. Son Heung-min. In with the challenge. And it's lofted through here. Into the last quarter of an hour. And it's Messi. Roberto Carlos. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, they could be caught out here. Chance! And he hits the net. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from...
Big chance! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Son Heung-min fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Knocks it into space. Massaro. Ah, he's given it away. And Hullet! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Hullet is offering a wry smile there.
The message is simple. Defend this with your lives. And he's there to clear it.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Goes for a shot! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! The movement. That's that, the end. Argentina can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that. Son Heung-min claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up. And we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of, if you're good enough, you're old enough.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he's intervened well there. Roberto Carlos. Now there's a fine ball. Messi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And this is Shevchenko.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Cannavaro wins the duel this time. Now it's Van Basten. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, super ball. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Argentina presented with a golden opportunity here. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
So that is some save from Khan! I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Argentina with the corner. They're first. Khan claims comfortably. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. He's through here. And he's lost his man here. Oh, shooting chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Kaká has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Robertson. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Played out wide. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Nesta gets it away. That'll be a throw-in. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's got away. Good read, needed to be. Adams.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now it's Kaká. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, easy pickings there. Can he get on the end of this? Neymar. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's managed... He's had a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Argentina have their second corner now. And he gets rid in a hurry. Kaká. That's a cute ball. Kaká is wide and looking to get on. And it's half-time here. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, look, it may be 0-0, but it's had its moments. I think the most notable, of course, being the missed penalty. It could prove to be pretty costly, and we'll have to wait and see on that.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Played into space. Nesta, always a very imposing presence at the back. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, delightful ball. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, Peter, just see here.
And Messi! It's in! And that takes him up to 30. 30 goals for this side. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Argentina have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Punched away. And smartly reclaimed. This might spell danger.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Tries to play it through. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Shevchenko. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example. Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Gray goes for a shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Manchester United really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
All hands on deck for this one. Messi with the short one. No way through, so back it comes. And he's in on goal. Great chance! Desperate defending required here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Manchester United really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Shevchenko. It's a mighty effort! And he hits the net! And this is getting better and better. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart...
And that will be it. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Neymar! One of a type! He's brilliant!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good. Very good.
A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Howson gets across to intercept that. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Tries to pass it through. That's a shade optimistic. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And that's definitely not his best. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Olise. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable man. Takes a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Howson gathers from the goal kick. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he thumps it clear. Nesta makes the interception. Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Messi. Ah, such a clever touch. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Messi. Seedorf. Can he get on the end of this? Shoots! He scores! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it. Now they have it.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And no, that was never going to make it. Valverde. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. Seedorf. Neymar. Shevchenko. And they can counter here. That's beautifully weighted. They want to be quick to recover this. Now it's Mbappe. Valverde. And the first 45 minutes are up. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Argentina really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break. The same purpose again.
Argentina ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. He can run onto that. Cruyff. Rivaldo.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He is through here. Great chance! Seedorf, who does have an assist to his name. Messi. Howson cuts out the pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing... Rummenigge! And he's managed to get rid. And it's Valverde. And that interception was most necessary. Valverde cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Has a look and plays it forward. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Argentina clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Argentina needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move.
And Messi! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that really is so impressive. A case now of complete control.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Rodri knocks it into space. Half an hour gone in the second half.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add, ambitious.
Terrific header! Really well taken goal. Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're on the way. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1. And it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline.
Can he finish? And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Shevchenko is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And here's Bergkamp. Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Tonali. And this is Forlan. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nesta cuts out the pass. Seedorf. And it's Tonali. Now it's Tonali. Bergkamp. And it's made its way. It's Forlan! Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Cannavaro. Now, can they get him away? Real chance! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Chance, surely! They've scored! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Argentina are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Neymar! And that would have been some goal.
Oh, what a chance. And after doing all the hard work as well, he'll be kicking himself here.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And it's Bergkamp. Seedorf. Not the most accurate pass. Scholes. Batistuta. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Might want to be careful there.
Now it's Neymar. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, it's come loose. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Argentina certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing. Don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Argentina in control at half-time, 2-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Chance for a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's been played through. Shevchenko receives it in a wide position. Neymar. Great chance! Well, now it's a race for... Oh, what has happened here? Plays it across. Argentina, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Shevchenko. Neymar is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Forlan. Scholes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that has not gone well. Messi. Neymar. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Shapes to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Defending was strong and firm. Tonali. Forlan.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Tonali. Scholes. That's a pretty loose pass. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now it's Bergkamp. And it's Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Roberto Carlos. Seedorf, given the lift of his goal. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won clean.